Hi guys, that's Gianpaolo Lorusso speaking for a new edition of the top 10 PPC news of the last week, so June 15th to 21st. Okay, let's start what we are talking today. Google is trying to phasing out card payments in high growth account. A set of professional audit tips for Google Ads account, what you need to pass to profit overall spending, image editing in Google's AI and Canva, audience segments in GA4 with numbers of users from Google Ads. Maita is first numbers of the sitelink extension and GA4 plugin, segments in manual sales campaigns, and a case story on awareness goal and how reduce the cost per million. And Linkin, finally, how negative segments will work also on smaller than 300 users. Let's start with 3 extra contents. The first one is a webinar, which is set to happen on Tuesday, June the 25th, with Ginny Marvi and Purna Virji, who are both very expert. Ginny Marvin is the head liaison by Google, and Purna Virji has an historic knowledge of the PPC sector, now working for Linkin. Maita has announced the first chatbot, as far as I know, the first native chatbot facility that will be available to advertisers in Maita ads and some other messaging tools that will be made available. Extra costs are coming for Italy, Spain, and Turkey. Italy, it's passing from 2% to 2.5%, so a 0.5% increase in margins that Google is overcharging on our expenditure, on our budget, to cover taxes from Italian government, Italian, Spanish, and Turkish government. Let's start with the news number 10. GA4 is improving advertising segments report with the numbers of Google Ads users in remarketing and ad personalization segments. News number 9. A.J. Wilcox found that negative audiences work in LinkedIn ads even if they are under 300 people, while to target audiences you need to have at least 300 people. So if you want to exclude, for instance, people who has already converted in a certain campaign, you can do it also if they are less than 300. News number 8. GranularMarketing.com, Emily Anderson here with a case study of Maita advertising, which she changed campaign objective to awareness and consideration, and obtaining an astounding CPM cut by 80%. So also awareness goal can say its own world on Maita ads in some occasions. News number 7. Anna Kobzva here is sharing some news about Google and Canva integrating each other. So it will be possible for advertisers using Canva to upload directly in Google Ads library their images, and she posted also the first screenshots of the Gemini AI image editing embedded in Google Ads, which is in the releasing stage. News number 6. John Loomer on johnloomer.com, who presented a step-by-step guide to use audience segments in manual sales campaigns on Maita ads, of course. With all the screenshots and some very useful suggestions on how to use this new feature once available only on Advantage Plus campaigns. News number 5. Smart e-commerce has shared a sort of mini guide to switch to profit over spending, over ad spending metric in your Google Ads optimization, and basically explaining what you need to do this switch. And substantially, there are two things: conversion with cart data to give Google all details of what is in the cart, and cost of goods sold, of course, to make the difference of for each product, of course, to make the difference and calculate the profit margin. News number 4. Some very nice suggestions from Brad Geddes on how to do a professional pay-per-click audit. They are very welcome. Nothing really new, but it's a very nice recap. News number 3, the Podium. Thomas Excel on LinkedIn.com, and she is sharing that numbers from Maita, directly from Maita, demonstrating how the new plugin integrated in Maita towards Google Analytics 4 is working very well in increasing attribution of conversions to Maita ads. In this specific case, there were a 22% increase in conversions attributed to Maita ads. Correctly or not correctly, who knows? But this is very easy and codeless, so it's to try. News number 2. Brian Van der Halen on LinkedIn.com. He shared the first numbers of sitelink integration in campaigns, and they're very interesting. So news with sitelink and without sitelink have a very positive difference in favor of news, in favor of ads showing the new sitelinks, which can be added to the basic ad. I think it has been rolled out a couple of months ago. News number 1. The top news of this top piece of news of this week is the fact that Google is phasing out card payments for high-growing accounts, but they didn't specify what high-growing accounts mean. And there are several advertisers who are reporting this notification, but they are spending both a lot of very small amounts. So it's not the level of budget, but probably the increase in the spending, which is driving this strange notification by Google. The only reason why it could be done is for fraud protection, and it goes without saying that everyone thinks the second one is to reduce transactions costs on the head of Google. So that's all for this for the last week. We'll see you next week, and may the ROI be with you and more peace for everyone. Ciao.